Okay, guys, we're starting this match right away. It's Derek Pogirski, the loser of the match with Scott Frost, and he's playing Billy Thorpe. So this one should be a firecracker. I don't know who knocked Billy to the one-loss side, but here he is, taking the scenic route in the bracket.
I'm pretty sure he's been here before. He knows how to handle it, right?
Oh, yeah, of course. Of course, of course. All right, so he's about to play Derek, which we just saw a pretty exciting match there.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of a steamroll
For Frost, yeah.
for Frost. Actually, Derek, he had a couple of good runs there and some
He
good
did.
opportunities.
Just a couple missed balls.
Yeah, yeah. All right, well, here he is. He's playing Billy, and Billy's got the Derek's got the break. This is Daniel Busch. I'm sitting here with Nick DeLeon. You having fun, man?
I'm having a blast. Even though I didn't play in this one, I'm having a blast watching all the top players play. And all the Arizona players coming out and taking their challenge, their game to another level. It's rare that we get to play these top players in the world.
Really is the best experience for them, isn't it?
That's why I jumped up and played Tony.
Oh, last night?
Like, it was like 2 nights ago.
Okay.
But that's why I did. I'm like, I need the experience. That's one thing that I don't have.
Uh-oh.
Good shot.
Was this 13 going? Whoa. Almost hit the... If it didn't hit the 9, it was come back to the pocket. So, just a reminder, this is the one-loss side. So it's race to 3.
Oh, so race to 3 on both sides.
Yeah. And would you believe it? This is our last streamed match of the day.
No,
so
it's
after
not.
this is
Oh,
action,
it's all
baby.
action, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and me.
Oh, I don't know. I got torched
Whoa,
by
whoa,
Tony.
whoa.
I don't know if I want to play one pocket.
No, we play a little. You play 9-ball. I don't mind.
No, play some 10 ball.
I haven't seen you play since the Saguaro Cup,
Oh,
actually. So
last year
I wouldn't know how you're playing.
Yeah, last year I played, or this last the last event for this World Cup, Westside won, and I didn't play as good as I should have. But we had our captain Sarah Miller come with some amazing play and step up, and I'm pretty sure that somebody posted her Fargo stat for that event, for the 2-day event.
Yeah.
And her Fargo stat was like a 749. Like, she 2-row kickballs in and got out. It was amazing to watch her.
Wait, who is this?
Sarah Miller time.
Oh, I know Sarah. Yeah.
She
Sarah
played absolutely amazing. If you go to the Swirl Cup page,
Yeah.
you can see the highlights Ben Sutherland posted, because I know Junior's probably working on a lot of the highlights right now for the Cup. But, man, she played an amazing match with Mike Sandoval. And it got us on the hill when I couldn't get us on the hill. I had a tough match, and the guy got me. But Sarah came with some amazing play. It was amazing to watch her do it.
I tapped into it a couple times very briefly, and yeah, Sarah was playing. She's got very good fundamentals and good mechanics.
Yes. Yeah, she does.
But that's just me. I'm just like blipping around for like 5 seconds at a time.
Oh.
I
You
don't
don't
have
watch it all?
time. No, I'm always doing stuff. So
No, you're always in action.
no, that's not it. That's not it. That's probably why I don't have time, because I'm like, I'm in action. So I'm like, shoot, now I gotta get stuff done now. So then I have no time to like really just peruse things and browse them. I gloss over. Oh, this is happening. Oh, this is happening. It's like, I get like
60 seconds of my attention sometimes. There's times when I'll jump into a chat room on a stream and I'll be like, "Hey, how's it going? I'm gonna hang out," and I'm just gone in 2 minutes. I got something going on.
That's not it. This is not this interesting.
Well, no, it's sometimes very interesting. Don't get me wrong, Nick.
So how long have you been doing this for?
This will be 7 years, and in December, it'll be 7 years in December.
Nice.
Yeah, since POVPOOL was launched, I've been doing internet broadcasting since 2003.
Nice.
Yeah, worked in internet radio. Worked, I worked in audiovisual for years.
Also, I guess a couple of people are texting me asking me how I did with Tony. I played him for a good...
Tony Chohan?
Yeah, I played him a good 2 hours with 10-5 and playing 100 a game. We went back and forth, and then we broke even, and we did a race to 3, 9-5, 10-5.
Yeah.
And I think I won one game. He just plays.
You asked him for... that was actually generous of you. You should have asked for more than that.
Well, I told him straight up that Scott beats me 10-5, and I don't play one pocket. I'm learning. I go, I'm here to donate.
Yeah.
I told him, I already know how I'm ending this match.
I think he played AJ yesterday and just steamrolled him quick. I think it was like 10-5 or 11-5.
Yeah, like when he's on.
You know AJ, right?
Yes. And AJ doesn't play a lot of one pocket either. That's why I was shocked that.
Oh, is he new to the game?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was shocked that he was playing one pocket because I want to jump up and play some rotation. I mean, I'm going to have to take the breaks at least from these champions, so they don't put a 5 or 6 pack on me going to 8 or 9 or 10. Because it can happen.
Meanwhile, sorry, we're sleeping at the wheel here in this match.
So
this seems a little bit different for.
I think it's more.
I feel like Billy's not as aggressive as Scott was in the last match.
Correct, and I feel that it's going to be more of a patient game.
Yeah.
Hey, if you want to, I was just sitting down. No, I can't talk. I'm getting tired. All right.
So this is the last stream match, guys. Just a heads up, the last stream match for the one pocket today. But after this, I'm pretty sure that we'll be getting some action lined up. I know I'm looking.
Yeah, and like last night, I don't know if Daniel's going to leave his stuff on all night like he did last night. But if he does, then you'll be able to see any kind of action that's going on in this on the pit table here at Freezers.
You might have to throw him some change. Tell him, hey, we'll get you a sandwich.
Buy you a sandwich. Buy a nice ham sandwich, buddy.
Yeah. So Billy is on the right. He's the right pocket for us.
Okay.
And for the camera viewers.
I've never watched Billy play one hole before.
I watched his derby win, and his derby win was very, very impressive. The youngest player to ever win the one pocket at derby last year.
All right.
I'm almost positive it was last year that he won it, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, I think so. Our technical director is looking it up as we speak.
I'm glad we have him on file here. Or was it the year before that he won it? He won the one pocket. I thought it was this last year.
First place last year.
Yeah, okay, first place last year, yes. He was the youngest to
in
ever.
17, he
Yes.
was first. Well, I like this kid, man. He plays with a lot of confidence, but not too much ego, from what I can tell, which is nice. There is a huge difference between confidence and ego.
I agree 100%.
It's kind of like you, Nick. You know, when I watch you play, you know, like some people might call you egotistical, but it's more confidence. When I say some people, all people, but you know what I mean.
You know, just trying to get a good rep here in Arizona.
But I like that. Like he walks to the table, he knows what he wants to do, and Billy might not get out every time in one pocket, obviously. You're not trying to get out, but he's got that swagger about him, though. You know that I really like.
Well, yeah, he knows what he's doing, but he is humble about there's no that's what I like about most players that you see, like the cockiness. Like I feel that that's just like I've just never been that player. Looks like he's going for the 11.
Yeah, good call. He definitely is. So this match is going to take a lot longer than the last match.
Yes.
Probably. They're both going to try to outmove each other probably for a little bit.
Yeah, I feel that it's going to be. That's what I was telling him. That I feel it's going to be more of a patient game and moving than more of a Frost run out.
Right. But I think Billy is capable of playing, power one pocket. But
I think he likes more of the strategy.
I think he likes to move a little before he tries to get 4 or 5 balls in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Again, I don't know. I've only seen him take 3 shots at this point. So, but just on his style of play, that's what it seems like. But back to what I was saying, this kid, like, he was on the Moscone team.
I know.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
At 22 years old or whatever he was,
Yeah.
22, 23.
Yeah.
And actually played pretty good in that,
Yeah.
with all things considered.
Yes, he played very well on that. And I hope we get to see him again play again on the team. Here's the firehouse.
Well, he's got 4 more balls here in front of the pocket that he should definitely be able to.
What's that on the back of his cue? Is that just a little extension?
It's an extension, I do believe.
Or it just puts more weight on the cue for him?
It's just like a 2-inch, 3-inch extension, something like that, maybe 4 inches.
Like I saw him put it on, but I was like, I've never seen it. Everybody normally has that 5-inch extension.
Yeah, but I think he's probably tall enough. He's about your height, I would say.
Yeah, he's built a little better.
Yeah, just a little.
Good shot. Break him up. I would have probably never done that. I would have drew the side roll coming out for the 3. I'm learning a lot with this match and last match.
He's sitting on 5. Oh, see, I would have gone. Well.
He's gonna come back across slowly and play the.
I would have tried the 12 ball next personally, but that's all right.
12 ball right here. This could be bad.
And that's why I would have done it, just because you don't want to get. He could have played for the 12 ball next, and he actually got pretty good, and then followed it up for the 3 ball.
Yeah. This is a 2-way, right? You're gonna try the combo and make his ball.
Well, he's on 8 or he's on 7. He makes this, it's over. All you do is make it, right? You're saying go for that and make his ball just
so
in case you miss.
So you don't. Yeah, if you don't want to sell out a bank. Oh wow! How to hit it?
Wow.
Billy is in the house and he is focused on the B side, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. Where is Billy from?
United States.
He's definitely from the U.S. We know that.
Yes. Unless he has some little Filipino in his bloodstream. Good shot.
All right, so apparently Mitch Ellerman is on his way down to the valley right now, the Valley of the Sun. or the Valley of the Monsoon, as we'll call it
Yeah,
for this week.
Yeah, I need the 8 in the breaks from that guy. Last time I tried to play him even, and I got roasted. You cross-bank this ball, or do you do the 2 rails into the stack?
About to find out.
Hanger, folks.
I like that because you're almost guaranteed to put that ball, as long as you hit it with pocket speed, put it just like that, which creates a huge issue for your opponent, right?
Yeah.
Now he either has to make that or do that, and now
He tried to dig that ball out.
he tried to dig it out, and clearly
Wowzer.
his plan didn't work.
You take what you can get right here. Here we go. Crossbank the 5 with the inside. You'll go side row, bottom row, side row, back over here, side row to play the 10 ball.
I was looking at that too.
Like, I just looked at it with something like Scott would shoot or Tony would shoot.
And now
Hanger, folks. Dayton, Ohio is where Billy the Monster is from.
Dayton, Ohio. So I'm not going to say this to him right now, but if I was just hanging out with him and I found out he's from Ohio, I'm going to have to tell him to go blue. Michigan, Ohio State thing.
Oh, no college here, buddy.
Yeah.
What is this Fargo? Anybody know?
It's the high 700s. $763 is Billy Thorpe's Fargo.
763. I think that's the same as Oscar Dominguez, or close to it.
So I was thinking Oscar was going to be playing in this.
He is. I thought him and his dad was coming down here.
For 10 ball. Yeah.
Oh. Oscar Dominguez, you're listening, man. We were hoping you were making it out here.
They got a little stomach bug, from what I understand, or something like that.
Yeah, I was hoping to donate you some cash for some diapers and baby wipes.
What's that?
His dad is fixing tables at
Oh,
hard
Ernesto?
times. Yeah.
One of the best table guys out there, for sure.
Yes, agreed. He just made one, a 7 ball.
I thought so, but I don't see another ball down there, so. Yeah, 2 is the count right now.
When she sent you that text message about Mitch, he's actually here. Straight ahead. Yeah, Mitch Hellerman's in the house.
I don't see him.
Straight ahead.
No, I see him. Never mind.
Action, yeah.
We got action,
10 ball,
ladies and
8 in the
gentlemen.
breaks. Dude, I played him before, and I think the most I got was 4 games going to 10. His break was just too good.
He's playing on a different level right now, right? I mean, compared to since he moved away from here.
That's how
right?
that's how I feel. He's playing full time, so I mean, if anybody was playing full time 7 days a week, you'd be on a totally different level, So he should be.
I don't know. I play full time 7 days a week, and I play really bad.
You play with a little extra something in your hand. We catch you with a beer or two.
Every once in a while, you know.
We do play pretty good scotch together, though.
You and Mitch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
No,
Sorrel
I
Cup.
noticed that last year. That was pretty sick. What's also pretty sick is, let's remember, this is the first day of this event. We had another 4 days of this. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
No, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is Temple.
Right, but then we also got tomorrow for
Yep.
finishing up. Like, this is so sick. See all these champions here beating up each other.
I hope I pull a champion in Temple. No offense, like I don't mind playing anybody, but I mean, to have that champion and do that race. Oh, wait for it.
Yeah, see, I don't like that shot.
Billy's all used like you. He won't see it. That should be a safe shot. You should run into the 15 or below it, right? You run into it on the thick side. Oh, you still got a bank out of it.
So, Nick, you're playing with a glove now. I noticed all good players lately are playing with gloves. I think it's more of a fashion statement than anything else, honestly.
No,
but
I think it's more than that. When I never used a glove, and when it's humid and like you're running to the bathroom and washing your hands
you
multiple
live in
times.
Arizona, dude. It's never humid.
No,
it's
like
dry.
sometimes you get that stickiness.
No,
you know,
I get it.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying it happens all the time, but when it was happening a couple years ago, I got a glove and you get the. It doesn't matter how it is now, but like it doesn't matter where you go. Your stroke's always going to be the same. The feel's always going to be the same. So you
Sure.
don't have to worry about that stickiness if you're going to stroke a ball and you're like, you know, on your skin. So how I feel is that it's a great thing if you can get used to it.
Well, earlier today, and I've never had a glove, and I never even thought about buying one. I tried one out one time, but then we have a little booth going on over here that Craig Herman's in charge of, and I saw one of those tiger gloves, and I was like, "Ooh, these look kind of nice," and I tried one on. It was pretty good. It was. I took a couple strokes with it, and I was like, "No, I didn't buy it," but I'm on the fence, bro. I'm on the fence.
Don't be on the fence, man. Everybody's doing it. Just do it. That's my next shirt I'm gonna make. I'm gonna put the glove on the front of it, and then I'm gonna say, "Just do it," on the back. just do it. Everybody's doing it.
Yeah, man. And
I'll
then,
put a list of players
Nike's
on the
gonna
back.
sue you. Like, come on, bro.
How about they've done it?
They've done it. I'll make up some slogan. I'll have the glove on the front of the shirt. On the back, I'll have a list of all the champions that wear one.
I do like the look of it as far as a fashion statement goes. Like, if your glove like matches your shirt,
That's how I do it.
nice,
That's
you know?
how I do it.
It's
If I'm-
nice.
Whatever. If they don't, of course, have every color, but sorry, Bill. I know he's knowing himself right now. Do not let Tony or Nick in the booth again. They're too loud.
Not during work hours.
Is that combo dead? Okay, so the shot here is to move the 5 and put the cue ball on the 10, roughly, right?
I like how you said, is that combo dead? Look at, there's 3 different combos that potentially could be wired here.
The 3-12. Remember, I'm colorblind. They're all black to me. Oh, he has to cut the 3 ball into the 12.
A little bit, yeah. Ooh.
Risky. Well, Billy needs to do a nice run right here to catch up. He's down 7-0 on ball count. What do you guys think about the Revo shaft? I'll tell you what. Like, I switched about 3 years ago, to the 314-2 from a regular standard shaft.
Sure.
It was giving me the extra push that I needed to get around the table. And I was playing the Diamond Pool Tour. Loser bracket, I have Scott Frost. And I beat him 9-6. Had a really good set, played smart. And every time he kicked, I was left straight in. I came back and double dipped him, and I can't see me switching back to a normal shaft that gives me that extra push that I need in my game. And I feel that it brought me to a level that got me to 700 when I was sitting at 660 and 55-ish.
Wow, this is going to be
A tight race right here. Now it's each team one ball.
Yep.
But for when I tried my buddy's Revo shaft, I hit some shots. I'm just like, I couldn't believe the amount of stuff you get off of that shaft. Like, when I get a chance, I want to hit with Shane's new shaft. Good shot.
It's a
Oh,
great shot.
yeah, a little harder.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You know, Revo's kind of had the market on that ever since it came out. And now it looks like there's some other companies potentially that are coming out with
Similar to the same thing.
similar shafts.
I just
So,
can't sit
we'll
here and
see.
pay $600-700 for a shaft. So I'm staying with my 314-3 that I have. That was a big adjustment going from the 2 to the 3 for me.
Yeah, I still play with the 2.
And then when I go from the 3 to the Revo, it's just like I don't have enough time to put in my game to learn that shaft. Do you just cross bank it over to your side and bring the cue ball all the way down on the other side?
That's a tough cross bank, though.
Well, I'm just saying, like, you just miss it, but just to put it on your side of the table.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
How do you know, like, what you guys do in the cross banks and the banks, how do you know if it's a double kiss?
Yeah.
No matter what.
You can throw the cue ball one way or the other sometimes and miss it, but
How to hit it, folks.
so yeah, this is the last match tonight on the stream table, and then tomorrow we'll be starting up again. First match being streamed. We don't know who it's going to be, but it's going to be right at noon Arizona time, I believe.
Pop it off the table, spot that one and one of your balls, and let him fire the cross bank or fire the.
Wow. He almost. Did he jump it? Like, did the cue ball just kind of jump over the 4 ball?
He was trying to jump like
2-0 Billy.
he was trying to fire at it and jump the cue ball off the table.
No, I know, but it looked like the cue ball at the last second almost left
Took it
over
over
the
to spin.
four ball,
Oh.
or just went to the outside of it. It was hard to tell from here, but yeah. Daniel Busch was saying jumped or maybe massate off just a tad bit.
Here we go.
All right, so 2-0 Billy. Race to 3.
It's a good break.
Have you seen this? They own an app called Draw Your Rock. It's actually a template for drawing out example shots when you're talking about shots with people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's an app, Draw Your Rock.
Yeah, Derek's actually wearing that shirt. Derek's wearing that shirt right now. Yeah. We just got pointed out that the shirt Derek is wearing is an actual app, and it's called Draw Your Rock. Daniel, is that the name of the app? Draw Your Rock? Yeah?
Ooh, overcut it.
I'm gonna download it right now and see what it's all about.
Well, we're live on Android right now.
They're live on Android only, guys.
Yeah,
we just got
I'm not
told.
downloading it, but I'm gonna look into it. Is it really? Is it still? So what about US? US? That was a good shot. Who is screaming Sharon right now? Right. So, you can still hear me? Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Oh, that was a good shot. Well, Billy put another ball in his hole. Three-score ball count, or 3-0 ball count right now. Yeah, well. Yeah. I think it's Derek. Something like that.
This guy turned me down. I was too loud. I told you he didn't want me in this booth. He's feeling good right now.
Oh, yeah. He's sitting on 6, and he's going to put the 6 ball over there, I think. Yeah. Oh, that was a great shot. Great shot.
Oh, wow. How'd he hit it?
He's got 7.
Like it had eyes, right? He's going twice.
Yep.
Billy. Good run, sir.
That was a good shot. Great shot. Derek's going to be able to get this 5 ball out of there pretty easily.
He really doesn't sell out anything. Well, he has to stretch too, so just don't, because like if you don't get that,
you don't want the cue ball coming out too far.
Correct.
Because you don't want to leave that two ball bank, right?
correct,
So
or that 12 ball bank.
sure, of course. Well, if he comes out that far, then
Yeah,
yeah, game's over
yeah,
anyways,
for
right?
sure. Yes, yes.
That was a good shot. Billy's going to go for the 2 ball here. Try to end the match. Hit it perfect. Hit it perfect.
Billy the man survives and stays on the B side. Comes back tomorrow. Everybody, last stream for today. Up tomorrow. What time?
First match.
11 o'clock, maybe noon.
Yeah, I think
11 o'clock.
the first. I think the doors open tomorrow
Derek.
at 11, and 12 o'clock is the first match. Thanks for checking out the stream, guys. Talk to you later.
Thanks to Tony Denton and to Nick DeLeon. We'll probably be hearing more from them throughout the week. Representing Arizona. No, you guys are good. Hey, I wanted to quickly check in with Derek POGIRSKI. We did 2 matches with him and Scott Frost, but I also wanted to quickly talk about your T-shirt and you guys have an app that you've developed with your wife. Is that correct?
That's correct. We would always go to pool tournaments, and there'd be people in the restaurant, pool players, at the tournament, moving the cups around and the salt,
Explaining a shot.
explaining why they overcut the salt shaker and got hooked behind the coffee cup. And so we developed an app. Betsy and I developed an app for that, so you can draw up shots, and you can save shots in the phone in the app, post shots on Facebook. Text people, do a screenshot and send them to people, through text. And so right now we've been live on Android for about 10 months. And Apple, we've passed all of Apple's. Apple's really tough to get, to pass. They're so much stricter than Android. And we've crossed all our I's, dotted all our T's, and we're in limbo right now, waiting to find out.
Waiting on Apple.
It could be days, it could be weeks. I don't know. I'm not Betsy and I are not developers. We came up with the idea. We have a developer. But there's a few other apps that are similar to this, but they're much more rudimentary. Ours, you can curve balls, like simulate jump shots and massé shots, and everything's to scale. All the balls are to scale. You can do 3-cushion billiards. You can put a grid on the table.
Oh, that's good. So you can choose. Okay, so I'm sure now people are already curious. They want to see the interface and stuff, but I know it's $2.99, right?
That is correct.
Okay. So, how about a Facebook page so that people can find pictures of it and get a little sneak preview of the app? You found it, didn't you, Tony?
But yeah, you can go on.
Where did you find it, Tony?
Yeah, I did. I actually.
You can find it on the Google Play Store.
Yeah.
And hold on one second.
And it's just draw your rock here.
It's called Draw Your Rock.
Yeah,
Draw the rock. Draw your rock.
The slang.
DYR.
Your slang when you're playing a good player and they say, "Man, I didn't draw my rock."
Absolutely.
Well, that's where we got. It's kind of slang, so it's kind of an in term for actual players. Because Betsy and I are actually players. She's a player too. She's had high finishes at the U.S. Open Women's Bar Table 8-ball. She's had like 2 7s. So we're both players. You can see I can play a little bit. I've had a 13th at the Derby in the one pocket.
Oh, yeah.
Been cashed a bunch of times. Had top 10 in pro events before.
Oh, you got skills. It was nice
got
watching.
A few skills.
It was nice watching you play Scott Frost.
Scott and Billy are a little out. They're out of my league for sure. I'd say I'm just slightly under semi-pro. But Daniel was asking me about our Facebook page, and I kind of want to defer to you on that
so
stuff.
I know the app is $2.99. So if people want to take a look at the app, get a little sneak preview of this app beforehand, how can they visit and how can they find out about the app? It's a cool app. It sounds like a cool app that allows you to explain shots, and you can share it with people, social networks, and all that. Correct?
Bragging rights.
Yep. And
Bragging rights. Yeah.
We are on Facebook, Draw Your Rock. We are on Twitter, Draw Your Rock. We are on Instagram, Draw Your Rock. And yep, there it is.
That's it right there.
That's it right there.
Everybody listening, this is Tony Denton. If you're friends with me, I'm going to share it. I'm going to share their page right now.
Thank you, Tony.
On Facebook, and also share it to the Arizona Pool Players page as well, which a lot of people listening.
Our email address, I believe, is on our Facebook page, or you can also send us a message via the page if you have any questions.
Awesome. So, thank you, Betsy.
We'll
We'll talk a little bit later.
Yeah,
We're all here together for 5 days. Is that
Yes.
correct?
Daniel, I feel like I know you. I've watched so many live stream matches with you doing commentary. And
Right.
Trace, I know Trace. We're pretty good
Yeah,
buds.
yeah.
And I mean, I'm talking about probably too many hours, but
Well, good. I'm looking.
So I felt like I've known you all along, and it's great to finally meet you. It's been a pleasure.
Likewise, and it was nice to watch you play, and we'll get acquainted throughout the week here. So,
awesome.
So folks, check out Draw Your Rock. Betsy and Derek POGIRSKI's app for Android and soon to be iPhone. You can check out little sneak previews, screenshots, and all that, and go to your Play Store and buy it for yourself if you want. I kind of I don't know. I think I'm going to miss getting hooked on the coffee cup and caroming off the salt and pepper shaker. But oh well, technology is so great, isn't it?
Around the light post.
And on the Facebook page, there's an instructional video. So I'll find that link and I'll put it in the chat room for you guys. All right.
Thanks, guys. I don't have words.
We'll talk later. We're done with this day's coverage of tournament action. Feel free to check out the brackets online at leaguepoolstats.com. I want to thank Tony Denton for hanging with us.
No, thank you, man. I love doing this, and It's more fun for me than the viewers, I'm sure, but yeah, whatever.
Well, whatever. I want to thank all the players that performed for us on the live stream today, and I want to thank also Nick DeLeon and Carla Johnson and Madeline Whitlow for checking in and saying hello to us on the stream. I want to thank my better half, and many of you know who that is. That's Geraldine Thibodeau. She's been doing an amazing job promoting and getting matches out there.
First match tomorrow, Chip Compton versus Chris Robinson.
Oh,
First
cool.
match tomorrow.
That's a one-side match.
The young gun,
Your second match
Chris Robinson versus Chip Compton,
Your second match tomorrow.
followed by
Dennis Orcoyo versus Scott Frost.
Dennis
Whoa.
Orcoyo and Scott Frost. The heat is turning up here in Arizona, folks. Better get the freezers Icehouse. Thanks, guys, and thank
you.
you, Tony. Hey, cameras are staying on. We got action tonight.
Yeah, buddy.
Keep loving pool.